during those first few hours, we had no idea. We came out of hospital, no complications. He was a perfectly healthy baby boy to us. The next morning, the midwives noticed that he was a little blue around the lips, and we were rushed to Starship. And from that point on, we had about 20 doctors and specialists trying to figure out what was wrong with him. Initially, they thought he might have an infection, but soon they discovered he had a heart defect, and quite a serious one, meaning he had to have immediate surgery just to keep him alive. I just remember looking into the ICU and the surgeon giving us the thumbs up and thinking, what a little fighter he was. Less than a week later, he had undergone open heart surgery to repair his heart, and a year on, we still have to remind ourselves what he's been through and what the future holds for him. It's probably more than any of us will have to deal with in a lifetime, and he's just one of so many kids that have to battle this for the rest of their lives. Some will need multiple surgeries and some won't make it past their teens. Heart Kids have been there for us right from the start, and they'll continue to be there every step of the way.
Hey everyone, welcome along to a special edition this week as we build up to a special event coming up Friday and Saturday. We are coming to you live from Huntly International Speedway. Welcome along to Tackside with Kokpit. My good friend has made the big drive, although it took him nearly 7 hours to get here to Huntly from Napier. A few diversions out there on the road, but you know, these roadworks here, there and everywhere, and let's hope we get to have some summer weather. Hey Books, how are you, mate?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. It was a pretty lengthy drive. Last time I came up here and the road was closed, it was quicker than actually going with the roads open. So that was always a good fun, but the old girl made it good. I think some people noticed me in Rotorua because they were all doing the way. So I don't know who it was, but hey, good that, yeah. Hey, but hey, people on the road, you know, if someone pulls over, it's nice to give them a toot. Those that didn't, you're on the dash now, all right? So
you don't want to get on
your
the
number's
dash.
on the dash.
You don't want to get on the dash. Hey, what we're here to talk about is the POLLOCK Crane Superstock Teens Invitation. Obviously, this coming Saturday, as you can see on the live stream as well. To all those viewers who are on board watching, Dave Thomas, Brad Wright, Scott Honeybow down in Christchurch. I know we got a guest over there in the Gold Coast as well. Where did I see that? John Loveridge, Tyler Ingram, Wayne Otten, Paul Mason. The list goes on. Ross Ashby, Cody Mack, Flynn Ashton, Mark Goodman. There's a lot of you on here watching, of course, for the big build-up to this Saturday. But as we mentioned on our show the other night, Books, every single day we're going to be catching up for 2 drivers from the 8 teams that are registered to race.
Absolutely, mate. Yeah, and it's always fun doing these build-ups and these teams build-up, talking to the drivers and see how they prepare and if they got nerves. And sometimes we get first-off drivers we talk to as well that they actually get a little bit nervous, but they're pumped as to do it. And as you can see behind us, there's a few things. There's the horse picture, which is 10 times the size I thought it was. But near the end of the show, I'll zoom the camera around and show everybody some of the stuff we got here. And I mean, we got some cool things up for grabs for Friday night. And we start the show, I think, 7, I think
yep.
we decided. Club rooms are open from when, Fee?
5 o'clock.
Yeah. Lift your mic up.
5. Oh, 5.
5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. Oh, there we go. So club rooms will be open from 5. Just come in through the pit gate entrance. I think that's right. Is that right?
That's right.
Yep. And come down and park up and get up here and have some fun. Last year was awesome, mate, and we had a lot of laughs. We're going to be a bit more organised this year, though, I hope. Yeah.
Organised chaos this year.
Organised chaos, yeah. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And the racing on Saturday, of course, is going to be. If it was anything like last time here, mate, that's going to be awesome. Who was a young James boy that hit Peter and spun him around like a whirly bird, didn't he?
Yeah, we're going to catch one of the James boys later on tonight as well. Must be Zane. I'm not saying it's a ring. He's got some emails coming on through. But hey, these two don't need an introduction. They're here with us from Huntly International Speedway. To my right-hand side, we got Reed, mate, how are you?
I'm bloody great, boy.
Good, eh?
Yeah, great to see you in those, whatever these are.
He's in, Josh. I'm just going to pop out of the picture quickly because I think that battery, that thing just went flat. So I'm going to plug that in and leave you guys to talk while I do that, eh?
Sweet
Okay,
as.
yeah, good, mate. We're great.
Yeah, hey, Guy Fawkes night a couple of weeks ago. Good crowd,
Yeah.
good firework display, good racing on the track.
It was, yeah. All round was just a good night. Yep, it was a great night.
How you been, Fee? We're going to sing a Queen song together, eh?
Yeah.
It's a kind of magic. How you been?
Been good. Been
Yeah.
really good.
You enjoy Queen?
Yeah, I love the Queen. Yep,
Yeah. Melbourne Cup treat you well?
it did.
Yeah.
Yes, treated us very well. Yep, even came second.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Can't complain, eh? No one's going to
complain.
listen.
The Handel sisters.
The Handel sisters. I saw the photos on the old social media. Excited ahead for the weekend, both years. Reed, a lot of work's been gone into this.
Yeah, there is, and it's like any event. It takes a lot of organising, and we've got a great team here, and they all do well. So, it's all family, and we've got a good lineup of competitors, and everybody comes here for the right reason, which is the best thing about the whole sport for the whole evening.
Hey, there's quite a bit on to. You want to go through some of the program, what people can expect on the Saturday for me, please, Fee? What's going to be happening? I know what the parade gets at 20 past 5, is it?
Yep, we're starting at 20 past 5. We'll have our team parade, and then we all have consolation super stocks. We have stock cars, which is a field of over 40, so they'll be doing the Shrew 4 format. Then we'll have our teams races starting. We've also got the Golden Oldies, and then we've also got the mini sprints, brought them in, which will be running a first round of their OST series. Yeah, so it's action-packed, 23 races.
It's going on. So what about the information, maybe some of those who are going to be travelling, especially from the driver's point of view, that they may need to know?
Yep, so once we've done the draw, and it'll all be sent to the managers, they'll get all their information packs that we normally send them every year. But we've got our timeline set here already. 12 o'clock, the gates open for the teams. The teams have to be in by 1 p.m. 2 p.m. we have the Speedway New Zealand and Huntly officials briefing. 12 to 2 they have scrutineering. All other classes will be done at their cars. 2:45 we've got the team managers meeting in the club rooms. 4 o'clock we've got the drivers briefing for all other classes. 5:15 is when we'll have the parade, and then racing will start at 6 o'clock.
Awesome, looking forward to it. Red, mate, you're excited, eh? You know, the Pollocks bring a lot to this place.
Yeah, Thomas and Wayne Slater, mate, they're just good people to deal with, nothing's a problem. We have a few, but we just, nothing's an issue, we just make it work, And that attitude just goes through the whole place, and since they've been on board with us, everything's just easy, it's really great. I can't talk highly enough about the two blokes, but I'll get big heads if I do, so we'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, you can't miss it when you come to this place, the orange building up the top there as well. And I enjoyed myself actually last Saturday.
Where were you hiding?
No, I was hiding with the Repco guy because out of the blue we gave away all these little Hot Wheel cars and all the hats and everything, and looked like a whole lot of kids, looked like a whole lot of ants running to the Repco shed, and all they got was a lot of toys, which was bloody good, real cool. But I was up there in the comm box, so we had a look at the fireworks. But you're going to be saying goodbye to a well-known commentator, young Gabe, eh?
Yep, we are. Yep, this is Gabe's last race meeting. He's came up through the Pits Media, and he was doing the commentary with them, and he moved up here to Hamilton to do a course. Unfortunately, he's finished his course now, and he's ready to go back down south. So this will be his last race meeting, his commentary. So.
I offered to pay his way to get him back up here, but then he told me he was from bloody Nelson. Might be swimming.
He might be swimming. But I do another guy who's done a lot here with the track over his years, and he's like a son to you guys. Ams, I know Ams is coming back up, and he's going to be doing something with a bit of exercise. He loves it, and he's looking forward to being back up here with you lot.
Yeah, and he's putting a program together. He's been hassling me all day about it. So he's just another legend of the place. He just goes about his business. It's going to be done, and it's going to be well done when he gets here. Okay. So you can't talk highly enough about him either.
Wayne Olsen, you're correct, mate, 100%. I am wearing Josh Prentice's overalls, and I tell you what, they're bloody warm, man. They are bloody warm. Red's actually holding Ethan Reese's overalls. So these two overalls that we both, Red's holding on, wearing some of the auctions.
It
You
should be the other way around. Red should be wearing it, kids should be wearing Ethan's, but
Yeah.
we couldn't stop. We couldn't stop Ginza from jumping in them. He's getting excited because he's going to go race a race car on Sunday, a mini stock out at Waharora. So
Yeah.
we're all going to do a road trip, aren't we? And go and watch him and see if Devs puts him up the wall.
Yeah, Devs, yeah, Daniel Curran. Mate Cameron Hearn, no, the Panthers aren't racing. That was confirmation about, nearly 2 weeks ago, a
Yeah.
week ago, eh?
Unfortunately, they
Yeah.
didn't have enough cars ready at this stage, so they decided to pull out. And lucky we had Gisborne Development again, ready to get back in there.
Hey, Jamie Hamilton, I see he's watching. Maru Goodley always watching, enjoying himself. Ricky Riwiri, Daniel Chalk as well, and Shane Shirley. I suppose we better get down to the biz of what we're here to do.
We're here for two reasons. We're here to do the draw, and we're here to talk to Wanganui and Gisborne tonight, which is I'm quite excited to do as well. So we can get straight into it if we like. How are we going to? Fiona's got some
See, we've got the envelopes
envelopes
over there.
behind us there.
All right.
Reese,
Reese,
our
number one
71H
driver,
mini stock
71H,
driver.
come on, up here, Reese.
We'll come and pick them out.
I'll get up on the camera see if I can help him. Oh, I'll walk in front of the camera.
This is my grandson.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, that's all good. So Fee's just behind me. You would have got a bit of a bum shot in that camera view, but that's all good.
Told you she cut the bag out of it.
All right.
So you can tell them, you help me put them in there.
Yeah. So how this worked, myself and Fee, we arrived here. We didn't even look at the names actually, and Fee handed out the envelopes, and we just put the teams into each envelope, and we'll get the formalities underway. So, what do you got there, Fee? Here we go.
Yep, I got two, one.
Got one. He's got one.
So the first team's race will be,
Are you writing these down, Trace? Sweet. What do you got there, young fella?
the Warriors.
Wanganui Warriors. So there's your first team
Up the
Right.
V. Oh, versus the Kings.
versus the Kings. So
Warriors
there's your
versus the
first
Kings.
race.
How's that?
All right. So Warriors versus Kings. We're going to be talking to a couple of the Warriors, one of the
Tonight?
drivers tonight. Yep. So first race against the Kings. Let's see what we got here.
One will be,
What do you got there? Auckland All-Stars.
Rotorua Rebels, mate.
The Rebels.
All-Stars Rebels.
So the defending champs, the All-Stars, will take on the Rebels. So once we've done all this information will be up on our page later on as well, so you can keep an eye there and share it around. No doubt Booker may do some flash little designs up. We'll see.
Oh,
See,
yeah,
we got
I'll do
time.
it. I'll do it tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
I'll do it
yeah,
like I did
tomorrow.
last year. Like I did last year. I'll do
So
the
flick
same
that
thing,
around,
I'll
mate.
post
Flick
it.
that around. Other
All right,
around.
Giant. Is it Giant Development or just the Giants? Waikato.
Oh!
Giants, Waikato.
Oh, remember shit again.
Hey, anything's possible, mate. Anything's possible. So that pretty well leads it to what we know. Gisborne Development. One of yours has got there. One's got the Bay
And
Park
the
Busters.
Busters.
So the Busters versus the Gisborne Development. And we're catching up tonight with the Gisborne Development drivers as well.
That's awesome.
There we go.
Wanganui Warriors take on the Kiki Kings. Auckland All-Stars defending champs take on the Rotorua Rebels. Then we've got the Gisborne Giants taking on the host club team, the Waikato Wanderers. And then, of course, we have the Gisborne Development team taking on the Bay Park Busters. I'm pretty sure I got that right.
You did, mate, you did.
Check out that dude remembering everything.
Yeah.
I don't know why that speaker keeps turning off.
So there we go.
What do you think of that?
It's pretty good, eh?
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Hey, look, it doesn't matter who they draw against. You're both out there on the track and anything can happen. We just see who really wants it, I suppose. But that's teams racing, you know, if you really want it. I know some teams may start thinking, holy hell, they've got a tough one first up, but anything's possible on the day.
I don't think there is an easy race.
No.
You know, like everybody's got to put it out there, and this is the event that they do it. So, you know, let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's bring it on.
Forecast is getting
bring on
better.
the
So
teams. Bring on Friday night.
All right, you've raised a good point there, Red. Forecast, there's already been a few comments popped around and everyone's looking at the old Met service, but we know what this place is like. The rain can be around Huntley, but when you get into the track, drive down McVie Road, well, it could be different.
Yeah, it's hard to call sometimes, and you get people ringing from all over the country saying it's raining here. Well, it's not here. And they say, well, we're just down the road. Well, it's still not raining here. But hey, it is pretty unique in the little valley that we got here, so it works well, and we'll keep everybody informed. I won't let people travel. That's just the thing I do. I just won't let people travel. It costs too much. If it's dodgy, then we'll let everybody know what's going on. But if it's not, we're 110% away. Yep.
Yeah, mate.
Definitely.
And Friday night. Hey, Friday night here, that's
Friday
the
night,
bugger.
yep. Make sure you all turn up Friday night. Also, bring your cash with you. As a lot of people will be here having a few drinks. You can see our Wi-Fi sometimes does not work. So we've got to go outside and lift the leg up or put your tongue out to make it work.
I can help. I can actually help you out with the Wi-Fi because I've got a good Wi-Fi at the moment coming out of there. So
awesome. Well, that's
so
it.
we can help you
Will
as
be
well. But
perfect.
do bring your cash because we like cash. So,
We do,
you know.
yeah. And also, please remember, don't ring us. Don't keep asking all the questions. We will let you know. When we know when things are going on, we let you know. Plain and simple, it is gate sales only. Yes, we have camping for self-contained units only. It's $20 per camper. You can bring your picnics, you can bring your drinks, you can bring your beverages, as long as there is no glass. Gates will open at 3, and if we're getting a big line on the road, they will open a little bit earlier. No parking, no $2 parking anymore. What?
Would you say, there is parking. Yeah, is there a cost? Yeah, will be a cost. Yeah,
$2 again
yeah,
now.
$2. Yeah, easy. It's only $2.
Okay. that's
Cheap
all
as
right.
chips, eh, mate?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I pay $2 in Hawke's Bay, pay $2 everywhere else I go for parking. So you know.
Our fee's just a little bit behind things, mate.
Oh, you
I'm
know.
just going by last week.
Hard to get on,
Last week you had me running all the way down there to tell the guy no $2 parking.
Yeah, because he was getting hammered.
Yeah.
Hammered.
Hammered for parking.
You lost me when I had to have a leg up and a tongue out. We're talking my language now.
Yeah.
Oh, family show, everyone. Better
Family
get
show,
back on track.
Pull over.
We're out of here. Awesome.
Holy smokes.
So this is what the commentary could be a bit like on Saturday. It'll be fun. We'll have fun.
And we're going to get out in the crowd, myself and Kins. So before the meeting starts, we'll do our normal build-up with our interview of the drivers. I'm hoping to organise the drivers to come out to the middle for us. I've got to talk to a few people, but we'll do that, interviews with the drivers before the meeting. But me and Kins are going to get out in the crowd and come talk to some people, eh, mate? Go talk to the fans and
Yeah.
we'll get this place humming, mate.
Yeah, exactly. We want to, really turn it up for the crowd, have a good chat with them as well. They're the ones that dig deep in their pockets to pay the fees to get into the event and say, well, let's celebrate it with the kids and have some fun. Let's get the crowd amped up for a big event because there's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes. But I tell you what, we want you to come here on Friday for Heart Kids. It's an organisation that doesn't get any government funding. And I caught up with a lovely grandmother when I was here at Huntley a couple of weeks back. Yesterday I was at Wakaroa Speedway. I caught up with a young man who was doing the gate. One of his little boys, he said, had heart issues as well. So he was just overwhelmed with what we were doing around this event. So if you want to come along to the club rooms, rock on up, bring your credit card or your bank card or something like that.
I just saw a comment, mate, so I'm going to, after you finish
Okay.
speaking.
And the other thing too was to the people who brought young Van, please bring Van back. He was awesome. Bring
He's
the
a
young
great
Van.
bidder. We like Van. Yeah.
We want Van back.
Yeah, Davo.
And his
Bring
dad
Van.
wallet.
And see, someone could just bring back the beach balls. So I got the beach balls at Palmy back. I think we could start here. I think Huntley deserves to have the beach balls go around the crowd, doesn't it, Red?
Oh, for sure, mate.
Hey,
Yeah.
so get your beach balls out, get up here with them, whack them around the crowd. We haven't got a drone to push them out. We'll get Red with the digger. He'll shove it back on the track. But yeah, let's have some fun. Let's have a good family fun night, Saturday night. And it's a good family fun night too on the, that keeps switching off and it's annoying, but I figured out why it's doing it, Kin, so it's okay. It's a good family fun night too on on the Friday. So
Yeah.
let's celebrate. The whole weekend is just one great weekend.
I just bloody, on that Friday night, we had the new mayor up here the other day at the fireworks.
Oh, wow.
And she's a nice lady, and like we were being prim and proper, you know, because that's how we're supposed to be around the mayor. Anyway, she told me she was a Westie, so that went out the door. And but she rang me the next day and she said, "I've got some $500 to donate from the Merrill Fund to the Heart Kids."
Oh,
you know,
cool.
so that's pretty special. It was her first night at Speedway. Her and her husband loved it to bits, and she said she's going to sit in the crowd and be inconspicuous. I said, "Well, if you've seen her, it's going to be hard to do." But you know, like, congrats to her for getting on board, you know, and backing a really, really good thing, you know.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. And let's hope that, I mean, it's been successful last year, it will be successful this year as well, I'm sure of it. So every year this is going to be our annual our thing, I think, is a Friday night for teams, is charity night, and we'll pick a charity each year. I've got one in the back of my head already for next year, so we'll move forward, but let's celebrate helping the Heart Kids on Friday night.
Awesome.
For sure, yeah.
Any final words from you two before we catch up with our drivers who've been sitting there patiently? You got any other words you
Yeah,
want to say?
no, I just,
You're all
hey,
good?
I'd like to thank you two guys.
It's all good,
You know, we started off, you know, a little while ago with you.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of laughs together. We enjoy your show, and everybody that, you know, like around us seems to be the same. So we appreciate you coming on board with Huntley, and it's pretty special. And I don't say that very often to many people, but you two have made yourself at home. So it looks like you're part of the bloody furniture now. And welcome on board, you know. Thank you very much.
Thanks, mate, we appreciate it.
Yeah, no, we do. We the way we were treated last year and looked after here, you know, that's credit to you two and obviously everyone else in amongst this committee, because you're a bunch of volunteers. It's the heart. Look, there's someone over there sweeping out the floor that comes down there out of her own time. That's what this place is like.
Way
And
to go, Trace.
me and Booker could feel the family vibe of the stuff, and that's how you run a show between you two of you. So now we're just just a pleasure to be here and be part of this and do what we need to do, because Speedway really is a family thing.
It is, yeah.
And it's how we need to roll these days. Looking after each other. Speedway family is huge up and down the countryside. But, you know, we leave the entertainment to those on the track, men and women, in all classes, because once they go through that pit gate, they're out there. And, you know, dare I say it, they're the ones with the kahunas who get out there on the track and leave it out there on the track. So come along and enjoy. We'd love to see you here on Friday night for the Heart Kids, and we'd love to see you here Saturday and watch the racing.
Have we got anybody come along for the Heart Kids?
Hope so. I'm
Yep,
going to
we
make a
hope so.
phone call tomorrow, and
Yep.
hopefully we'll have someone here for that as well. So
Oh, that's
we're
cool.
hoping to have someone here to talk about
Yep,
it. 'Cause
that's awesome.
we need to get the awareness out there as well. So it's not just raising money; it's also making the awareness of it all and what happens. You know. So
Yeah, well, we do something similar every 2 years, you know, for the cancer kids. And if it's as successful as that, it'll be a winner, mate. You know, I'm proud of you guys. So
No, mate, all
let's just carry on and have a lot of fun.
And this year,
Don't stop making me laugh.
yeah, and this year, controlled chaos, but
yeah,
this time definitely controlled.
we'll be controlled this time. Yeah. Me and Phil will be onto it, man. We're ready. We've got Aaron from
Jeez,
Go
you're
16
talking
coming
shit.
up to help us.
Yeah, we'll be onto it. We'll just let Kin do the back.
Yeah, we'll hey, just quickly, Red, before I let you go, Pete Rose raised a question in our little comments. Look, I apologise if I can't get through all of this. How was your drive or racing you did the other day or whatever? Had a bit of fun, mate?
Who told you that?
Pete Rose, he put it in there.
Every time one of my sons lets me have a skid in their car, either the wheel falls off, they give me a bloody helmet that doesn't fit, they gave me a pair of goggles that didn't fit in the slot. So halfway down the straight, I'm blinking, the corner must be here somewhere. And when you're in those rockets, mate, it comes up pretty quick. But yeah, the adrenaline was pumping, and the old girl found out, so I got in the shit when I got home.
Hey, he's still here. He's still
Yeah,
having a
yeah,
laugh. You enjoyed yourself, mate.
Oh yeah, I love it.
And I did see a question on there as well. Stratford were in the same boat as what Palmy were. They didn't have enough drivers. That's why they pulled out as well.
Oh, well, it can only go
Looks
forward,
like,
you know,
well,
8 teams. You
Yeah.
Maybe 10 next year. You never know.
Well, just one thing, guys, you know, like the season went a long time last year, you know, and the pressure to be on the bloody engine builders, chassis builders, and all that sort of stuff because everything was late, you know, and everybody was trying to get $1 in the gate, you know, and so that'll be the reasons, you know, so it'll happen, it'll come right. You know, I think people just want to enjoy themselves, so let's keep doing it.
Yep, awesome. Okay, well, we'll let you two carry on and we'll get our guest on. But before we do, I'm going to push that button. The reason that's turning off, kids, is because no sound's coming through it. So I think it's not having to be used.
All right, well, you go do what you need to do.
I'm gonna put
So
that on and we'll
thank
get
you,
going.
Red.
Awesome,
Thank
guys.
you,
Thanks, guys.
Fred.
Yeah,
Awesome.
cheers, eh?
Thank you very much. Thank you, young fella, for helping out too, with the draw. So just to reiterate the draw, while Booker's doing his thing, the Warriors versus the Kings. The defending champs, the All-Stars, will take on the Rebels. The Giants will take on the home club team of the Wanderers. And, of course, the Gisborne development team will take on the Busters. So that's how things will roll out. As Fee said, she gave you a rundown on the program. All the information will be up and posted a bit later on the Facebook pages and even on the website, I would guess. But we better bring in our first guest, so, mate.
First guest, so we say we're going to do Wanganui first, and we say we'll bring in Rangi and Jerry.
Hey, Adele, it's a cool-looking picture behind, Adele? It's a cool photo, the
Hey
38
guys, can
tank.
you hear us?
Yep, I can hear you, mate.
Cool. Oh, looks like we've got sound, so that's good. I'll
It's
turn
all good.
that up a bit so everyone can hear you. Okay, so kids, I'll let you kick in while I'm doing this.
Hey guys, thank you for being patient. Obviously, waiting to join us here live at Huntly International Speedway. Obviously, you heard the draw, Rangi, mate. Up first, I see.
Yep. Bring it on. We're looking forward to it.
Yeah. So, Jerry, mate, you're excited, no doubt, to make your way to Huntly this weekend?
Yeah, definitely looking forward to it. Any chance to get in the Warriors kit? It's going to be a good weekend.
Yeah, and what is it, mate, about why you love teams? I know when you talk to drivers, and when we've spoken to drivers on our show, you ask most drivers, they just want to do bloody teams every weekend, mate.
Yeah, I just love being in the team environment. You know, we got a great group of guys, great management team, and it's just a really good vibe. I mean, it's infectious. Once you start, you just want more of it. And obviously, what happens on the track is next level. It's awesome. I think it's the pinnacle, really.
Yeah. There seems to be a lot of hype. You know, I know you got a lot of supporters from down there representing the V, and there seems to be a lot of big drive. You got a big support behind your team, which is good. Rangi, mate, what's your extra role with the team, bro?
So this season I've been lucky enough to take over the management of the team. I kind of did a little bit of that last year with Auckland teams and was more in a support role to Cameron there. But Cam Jurgens has been running this team or managing this team for a long time, and work is obviously busy and things. So he asked if I could step in, and I mean I'm honoured to be able to do so, and hopefully I can do a good job for these guys. And got a really awesome group around us now. We're building the numbers at Wanganui. We've got some really, really good talent coming through. And, it's just an exciting time to be a part of the Wanganui Warriors, the James Electrical Wanganui Warriors.
Yes, I saw that name change too. Yes, we must remember that. And the other thing too, mate, is I've been talking to some people about teams last weekend, and that people are always now starting to bring up Wanganui a lot more because it's getting stronger and stronger each year, isn't it? As it's moving on, the strength of your team is just getting better and better. And I think that you really do have the potential now to be the top team.
Yeah, I believe so. When I say we, my brother and our family, like we came to Wanganui to race a few years ago now, and the numbers were light, but it's an enjoyable time at Wanganui. And since we've been there, it's just getting stronger and stronger. More people wanting to come race. We're getting better equipment in the club. Young drivers coming through. Just the whole atmosphere around Wanganui, the Speedway, the team, everything is just really, really coming to its own. And it's just a bloody awesome little club and a good team to be around and people. So when you're having fun, you do your best work, I believe.
Yeah, exactly, mate. As long as you're having fun. Look, Evan Thomason, you know, he's very, very staunch supporter like many are. He's always typing and watching our show and always up the V, and that's what it's like. You got your fans there. Jerry, you know, when you do these type of things, the fans mean so much, and hey, that's what makes you guys, you know, do what you need to do to the potential of teams racing, eh, Jerry? It's the fans.
Yeah, absolutely. And you touched on it before. We've got a really strong fan base here in Wanganui. You know, and for a lot of years they went without much to celebrate, to be honest. But really does feel like the tide's turning. And you know, you said before that the team's got a lot of promise, and I think we're in a position now where we just need to deliver. Because we don't want to be known as a team that shows promise every year. We want to start actually transferring that into victories.
Yeah, 100%, mate. That's what it's all about, you know. And look, anything's possible these days when you take a look at a lot of the teams' lists of drivers who represent their clubs. You know, there's not really a lot of difference there. They're pretty well all on the same par, eh, Jerry? And you would know this. You've been racing for some time now, mate, and you've been a former 1NZ and stockies and everything like this. You know what it needs to take if you want to be victorious, eh?
Yeah, for sure. Raced for a few years now, and have been fortunate to you know, get a few wins along the way, and it's that in itself is you know, success breeds success. I guess winning's a habit is probably the saying that they go by. But yeah, I think we're in good stead. The team, everyone wants to be together, race together, and yeah, once we start notching up those wins, I reckon we'll be well on our way.
Wicked, mate. Hey, Rangy, mate, any chance that any of you guys from down in Wongas may make the night here for Friday for Heart Kids? We're doing the big auction. Any chance of that happening, or you guys mostly just looking at travelling through on the Saturday?
Yeah, from what I believe, there's a few of them coming through on Saturday. We may have someone hoping to get someone there to represent the team and the club on the Friday night. Just wait and see with that. But we have definitely put a pack together to send up to you guys. I think that's getting couriered tomorrow. So it's pretty much a full family pack of the works. So yeah, happy to support that. It's a really good cause that you guys are gone with this year, and yeah, hopefully it goes well.
Yeah, I think it's planning to be another good night actually. With the auction, and yeah, we appreciate you guys sending a pack for us and for people to bid on. So we're hoping to have a pack from every team, so people can bid on their favourite teams and get the gear, and it all goes for a great cause, doesn't it? So
yeah, 100% it does. We've just a bit of breaking news. We've had a bit of a twist and turn with our team that's going to Huntly this weekend. With last weekend's racing in Wellington, poor old Josh Kahui has sustained a little bit of an injury, so he won't be able to make it to Huntly. So we've been fortunate enough to get young Trent James, who's been on pace, to come into the team. He'll be the sixth driver. But it's just exciting to have Trent in the team, and you know, he's the future, especially for around Wanganui. So to get him around the environment and you know, learning off the boys and just being in the environment is really exciting.
Mate, yeah, you're right. He's talented. We saw that runoff in the big $10,000 race, and we know what Jaden done to him in the end. But he's a kid that's talented. I know he's qualified for so many big meetings at a young age. So good to hear the name in the team. And like you say, he's there to learn. He'll get experience. And I'm pretty sure he's going to be around representing the V, especially when it comes to the Warriors and teams in the future. So great choice to have the young man in there.
he as well, because he drives. He's very similar as how hard he drives as to Asher Rees as well. Like that kid just drives at 110%. And that car, when he was in the first one, you could hear it must have been doing 20,000 RPMs, I reckon. Shit, he had his foot up it. Man, that kid can drive. And he's not afraid to just go for it, eh? I was really impressed with him that night, actually, in Wellington. Very impressive.
Yeah, I think we were all really impressed with Trent's performance and how he handled himself. You know, we all know Jaden's one of the best operators out there. And to go up against a guy like that, for Trent, who's still fairly new to the class, and to handle himself the way he did and keep the foot in it and want to carry on. Yes, big things coming from Trent in the future, hopefully.
Wicked. All right, you two. Well, I think that's pretty well a wrap. I don't guess any of you got your sponsors handy or anything. Anything going to do a bit of a shout out to your sponsors by any chance? You got that handy, mate?
Yep, we've got a full list of sponsors here, mate. So, massive thanks to James and Leah from James Electrical coming on as our naming rights sponsor for this season of Teams Racing. They've been with us for a number of years now, and to take over that role within the team is much appreciated, and we look forward to working with them long into the future. We have Teacher Cocktail Bar out of Palmerston North have jumped on. It's a new cocktail bar coming to Palmy, which will be up above the Cobb, so that's exciting. Speedway Garage Wanganui, Jim's New Zealand, Total Log Haulage, Hessel's Poultry Farm, Vasey Engineering, SJP Builders, Wanganui Reinforcing Supplies, Get Glazed, McFall's Fuel, Sharp Airs Line Haul, Wanganui Towing, Thompson Plumbing, Hamilton Repair Certifiers, Elite, Ross Francis Panel and Paint, Display Associates, CRV, and Jurgens Demolition, and Wanganui McDonald's. Without these guys, we honestly just couldn't go racing. The cost to get, let alone just the car there, but the whole team there, everything it's going up every year, and it's just really, we're really lucky and appreciative to have a really good bunch of team sponsors behind us to help get us to each race meeting and keep the cars at the pointy end with all the best gear. So, thank you.
Well, hey, thank you to the both of you for joining us. Good luck with the first race up, I think, against the Kings on Saturday. Let's hope Mother Nature plays its part and we get to see some action on the track. Jerry, Rangi, mate, all good to talk to you too. Up the V, as most of your fans would say. Safe travels up to Huntley, and we see you on the trackside, eh? Thank you very much.
Yep, sounds good. Up
Hey,
Up
thanks,
the
guys.
original.
Was that? Yeah, that's it. You're on to it, mate. Cheers, guys. Thank you.
Thanks for that.
Thank you.
So there you go, their race up against the Kiki Kings. We did a draw about half an hour ago. Looking forward to seeing how that will go. And obviously we've got the Gisborne development team coming in to join us. We've got Sam and I think it's Tyler that's going to join us. They're up against the Bay Park Busters. And we'll be catching up with the other teams too from the draw over the next few days, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. Have we got the new books, mate?
Yeah,
Have we
mate, I
got
was just
our
waiting for you to finish so I could
development team in?
bring him in. We'll bring in Tyler and we'll bring in Sam. Hey guys, how are you?
You good, thanks.
Yeah, good.
Sorry about the long wait, mate. We got there in the end though, so that's the main thing, eh?
Yeah, that's all good.
Mate, coming back to Huntley, you guys pretty well put on a bloody good show last year, and you nearly got it in the bag. And what's it like, Sam? When you've got your big role there with the track, and you got these young guys coming on through for you, mate. Mate, you excited to come back to Huntley?
Yeah, we can't wait, really, eh? It's been, this will be awesome.
Tyler, you're excited, Tyler, to get here and do what you need to do, mate?
Yeah, I guess for us last year, we learnt a lot as a team, and I think we blew a few people out of the water with how well we went. But yeah, we've definitely got a good base now of our solid drivers that are in there, going to be in there all the time. So just got to keep learning and keep building, and just the only way to get good at teams racing is to keep doing it. So we're excited.
Well, now's your time to showcase your skills and everything, isn't it, mate? I mean, the ultimate goal is, I suppose, to be at Palmy teams eventually. And if you perform and if you come up against the Giants, I mean, that's when you got the other team, like you did last year. you need to put them away again, eh?
Yeah, we do. That was a bit of a gutter for me. I ended up sitting that one on the grass, and it was hard to watch. I just wanted to be out there. Yeah.
Yeah, just one of those things. You know what, though? For many tracks, it's been hard over the years to get any team, two teams, let alone out of a track. I think from me off the top of my head, just going off with Panthers and the Mustangs, obviously, but to get the two Gizzy teams and the input that the Giants have into this, Sam, means a lot. You know, just to have two teams representing Gizzy, it means so much.
Yeah, it's unreal, really, and we've got a good bunch of guys, and they've got good gear, and at the end of the day, they're all good mates off the track as well, so it's pretty cool. The club's strapped to be able to field two teams.
Yeah. Well, we know you can. I saw you put a good hit in at Gizzy when I was there the other day, mate. So I hope I see more of that this weekend.
Yeah, young fellas have been giving me a hard time in the stock cars.
So how's the racing season been so far to date, Sam, for you? How things have been going so far?
Yeah, we haven't done a lot of it, but we're sort of just getting into it now. And yeah, we did Hawke's Bay's opening and a couple of rounds here, and yeah, it's all been pretty good, really.
Yeah. In yourself, Tyler, what's been happening with you so far to date for the race season?
Not a lot, really. We finished my new car the Thursday of opening night in Gisborne, so yeah, I've only done the 2 Gisborne meetings and now straight into some teams.
How's the new car, bro? I know everyone wants to hear this. What's the new car going like with the short meetings you've done on it?
Compared to the old car, it's tenfold better. So I'm excited to get it dialed in a bit more and see what we can do with it.
All these bloody Rees cars everywhere, eh? So is any of the development team going to be here on the Friday, or are they all coming up on the Saturday?
I think Sam's going to be there, I think.
No, I've got to stay home. We've got a meeting on with the sprint cars on Friday night, else we would have been there.
Oh, you have two, yeah.
Yeah, so I've sort of got to stay around here, unfortunately.
Yeah. So you'll be making
But we'll
the
definitely
drive
be there next
Saturday
year.
morning, just, you know, with all the roadworks here and there. Booker found that out when he came through up to here from Napier, 7-hour drive. There's a lot going on there. And, mate, you know, just to be here, I know you entertained the crowd last year, and the crowd were loving it, actually. And it's pretty cool for a development team to come through. I know Pete Rees, when we caught up with Pete, was very, very keen on doing more continuation of development, because that is the future of teams for fans who love teams racing with these young guys that got no fear out of mini stocks into whatever class it is. When they're in a stock car or a super stock, they just want to get out there and do teams and, you know, show what they're worth. And, mate, they just want to get out there and go like hell and smash it up.
Oh, mate, it's awesome. And I saw something, I think Pete said to me, so you guys have got some merch as well, have you, for the development team?
Yeah, we've done a run of T-shirts. So there's the front. And then you got the back.
We could. You got
so
Sam,
we'll have those on sale on Saturday.
Have you got one there? Oh, there it is. Have a look at that, folks. Yeah. Right there, he's got the T-shirt up on the stream.
And did you're going to have them up here for sale when you come up, are you?
Yeah. So we've done another run of them after we sold quite a few at Gisborne last week. So we got pretty much every kid size up to a size 12, and every adult size up to a 3XL. Plus, we've also got bucket hats as well for kids and adults.
Cool.
Nearly got your books. They got a 3XL. Almost
there, mate. Get a 4.
Almost
you know, people don't get these fat man ones. I don't know what's going on with these bloody drivers, these teams.
It's all good.
See, the Rawadies did, though. Hey, see, Rawadi looked after me, mate.
Not now, books. You've tuned your mic up, so okay, must be
I've got
good.
A different mic.
Oh, different mics, that's sweet.
I've got a different microphone, so they're all happy with me. They can hear me now. Well, they might not be happy, I don't know. But
hey, just before we do let you two go, just in regards to sponsors, obviously the cars are pretty well all silver last year. Have you got anyone there you want to thank, or anyone who's supported you guys to get up here to be here at Huntley? Any of you got a list there, or anyone you just want to thank? Sam or Tyler?
Yeah, we've got a few.
Yeah, I've got a few as well. So obviously both the Reeses, they help us out a lot. And Ethan's actually coming on board as a sponsor for our team. Gary Penn as well, Regan's dad, he's come on board as well. But other than that, we're pretty much self-funded at the moment. So we are on the lookout for sponsors. And even just buy a T-shirt, that helps us out, get to places and whatnot.
Awesome. And you, Sam?
Yeah, it's pretty much. I've got the same. The Thai General and McCafferty Metal Cartage are pretty keen on, supporting us. So, yeah, we're pretty lucky, really. A couple of local businesses.
That's awesome. Oh, well, I'm looking forward to Saturday. I'm looking forward to Friday, Kins.
Yeah.
And having this development team, because I mean, man, we jumped up in the air last year, didn't we, watching these development boys smashing their other counterparts. You know, it was pretty spectacular to watch. So I'm looking forward to a great show again. So I would suggest anybody that's not coming, maybe you need to, because man, these development boys put on a show, that's for sure.
Wicked. All right, Sam, Tyler, thank you both for joining us and representing the development team. I know you got a big race up against the Busters this coming Saturday. Safe travels to the both of you. I hope things all go well on Friday night with the sprint cars heading to Gizzy. Hell of a track with that banking. The sprint cars are going to love it there.
Wow.
So fans, if you got nothing to do on the Friday, if you're out that way, out towards Gizzy, head out to your local track and go watch the sprinters.
It's
wicked.
Yeah, oh, mate, well, like I said in my big write-up, the Gisborne track is now one of my favourite tracks after going there. Just the people, yourself, Sam, looking after me as well, everybody. That whole Gisborne team is fantastic and the track is awesome. If you haven't been, get in your car and go, because you will not regret going to Gisborne Speedway, mate. It is fantastic. It's right up there with my favourite tracks. So, yeah, a top tip from Booker. Hey, go to Gisborne, mate. She's fun. But get here as well on the weekend. So, yeah, I actually know some people who are doing both. Are going to Gisborne on Friday night and coming here on the Saturday. So, there you go. So, we wish you all the best, guys. Appreciate you giving us time tonight. Good luck for the weekend, and I'm sure we'll talk on Saturday.
Cool. Thanks for that.
Thank you.
Sweet as. Thanks, Sam. Thanks, Tyler. Safe travels, you too. Awesome. So there we go. That wraps up a couple of the interviews with the drivers and the manager for the Warriors.
I'm going to go. You keep talking. I'm going to go jump on the camera and
show us around some of the
and
stuff,
we're going to show you around some of the stuff that we've got. Oh, getting old.
So as a lot of people can see, I'm going to jump out of a plane, and this is going to float me down. Now, what I'm wearing is Josh Prentice's 2NZ overalls. This is one of the items that's going to be up for auction. I'll spin around so you can see all of that. Look, it's all there. And this will pretty well give you how big it is. I tell you what, mate, they are bloody warm. Over there to my right, you will see another pair of overalls, which are Ethan Rees's overalls. So those also going to be auctioned off. People have already commented behind. Ross Ashbury autographed it.
Grab that, Kins, so people can actually see how big it is. Stand behind there. Have a look how big this is. So Kins grabs it. That'll give you an idea of how big this picture is. Look at that. Kins the big hulking man.
So that's
but that's huge. That's got to be one to get. Hey.
Yeah.
Okay.
And actually, just talking on this too, you will notice on the front there, it's a memory of his dad.
Yeah.
Ross and his family have a big event coming up December 28th at Bay Park in remembrance of his dad, obviously, who loved super stocks and loved being by his side of his son through racing and everything. Actually, I hope he used to race once upon a time. I do know when I caught up with the horse this afternoon, over 31 drivers to date was registered from last night already.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, we've put it in the calendar weekend.
That's the Hawke's Bay Hawkeyes. There's a lot of teens drivers coming up, and there's more wanting to come. So don't miss that data. And I know we're going to be there, mate.
We're going to be there, mate. So behind there, Watkins grab some of that stuff. I'll turn this round, because what we've also got, look at this. So also Kins brought up today, but he picked up from horse, is we've got the side of 38M body. You've got a wing there. I'll put my glasses on so I can actually see. We've span around another 38 wing. We've also got that there, the Joblin 2NZ, Adam Joblin?
Adam Joblin, that's right, yeah.
And it's signed as well.
Yeah, signed from 2018, so that's that.
And we'll go back here. I'll pan out. Oh, pan out. You can see I'm not very good on the camera, but we're going to go around here and look at that stuff. So we'll pan in a bit. We've got the drawings from Murray. That one there, horses one. Wade and Mitch Vickery. And if I pan in a bit closer for those. Oh, and then we've got the one from Graham Hughes has donated as well, 123NZ. That one's going to be up for grabs. You can see there, it's also got the memorial remembrance to Ross's dad as well in that drawing. And we've got a Hawkeyes pack already as well. That comes with tops and stickers and also an umbrella over there. But we've still got stuff coming in. So yeah, it's going to be a fantastic night.
All right, and I'll just jump in here too. Talking with horse, we've got some Bay Park Busters merch we're going to give away. We're going to actually have here a hoodie with us. He's going to bring through on Friday at the auction. But how's it going to work? We're going to get 2 packs away. So there'll be the big hoodie, a adult size T-shirt, and then a kid size T-shirt.
How are you doing, mate? You good?
All right.
You don't want to talk, Kins.
Bay Park Busters, there's 3 items in each one, a hoodie, a T-shirt, and a little kid's one. So you go down and see Horse, he'll have it all here with him, and you can try the merchandise on to your size if you win that auction. So he will be here on Friday. The other part too is Sam Ashton, who's promoting the TWS Rotorua Track Paradise Valley.
Yep.
He's also given us a couple of two family passes to the World 240s.
Wow,
All right,
that's cool.
so thanks. And Sam's actually going to pop up here to the club rooms on Friday, wants to help us out. So he said to me, mate, we're giving a couple of family passes to the World 240. So that's part of the auction. There's a lot more coming.
It's awesome, mate. Yeah, and I think Repco's got behind it too, Repco Huntley. So we might see some stuff from them. And Vasey Engineering, Paul Vasey is getting behind it. It's just going to be a great night. The Friday night is going to be fun. It's going to be awesome. We had some good laughs last year, Kins. It was just absolute a great time. And Saturday with the racing is going to be spectacular. If you can't make Friday and you can't make Saturday, then tune into the Pits TV that night for the stream, because Jason will be here putting on a stream for everybody to watch. So yeah, if you can't make it, come see us. What have we got there?
Yeah, Rangi Dykstra. I forgot to mention we have a limited edition Huntley Teams top that will be on sale at the track. Also jump over to our Facebook to check it out as well. So there's a lot of merchandise, and there's still more to come. We'll have a lot more. No doubt you may get a driver out of the blue on Friday night, offer up one of their wings at the end of the team.
That happened last year, didn't we? Had 2 wings, or Peter Reese's wing and Kerry Remnant
and a few others.
Yeah, and I know they're going to. I know Pete's going to be here again, and maybe Asher. I don't know, or we'll see who comes up with him. But and hopefully Kerry, and that'll come over again as well. And the drivers come and do this thing, and if you want to come mingle with the drivers and talk to them, they're just normal people. Don't be scared of them. No. Come and see them. They'll talk to you. They'll have some fun. It's going to be just a great night. Yeah, I mean, this whole weekend is just going to be epic. I'm so looking forward to it. That's why I got here so early, mate. Got here on Monday.
David Ingram's watching, and he says, mean shirt their books, Rawiri Racing on Pinnacle.
Pinnacle, they look after me, that Rawiri family.
And I know Pinnacle's driving the Ingram mini stock as well. I see he had to take off his old balloon pipes on the front there when he raced over the weekend. But he got third overall. He had to take those little plastic pipes up.
And a huge thanks to them as well, because they've put Dirt Shop Creations and Kokpit Media on his wing, which is awesome. And I just want to say a huge thanks too, mate, because Dirt was out today taking photos at Rotorua Speedway. He sent me a couple of photos. Huge thanks to Sam and the team at Rotorua. They've stuck Kokpit Media on their wall, and the picture there, that's pretty cool. So we didn't ask for it. They did it because of what we're doing for them this year as well. We appreciate that, Sam. Thank you. We're not out for any glory or anything here at Kokpit. We're just here to have fun.
Have fun and a laugh.
And be part of the furniture at Huntley, be part of the furniture at Rotorua, and just have some fun and promote this great sport that we love. I mean, end of the day, mate, I was thinking about it on the way up here.
Yeah.
And
it's 7 hours, I think.
7 hours, I think. Yeah. And, we all talk about, I went and supported the Gumboot Friday last year with Regan and Mike Mack and all that. And that's all about talking about your depression and things like that. And a few years back, I was getting a bit pissed off with the whole scene of Speedway and the online racing. And doing this media stuff has made me feel really good, And coming here to Huntley and these tracks and doing this stuff, it's really made me a much better person, I think. Not so angry anymore,
You don't like confrontation. I know you don't like confrontation.
I don't like confrontation. I don't tell the person that cut me off today that nearly killed me in the camp of the tourists, I said, excuse me, you almost got me then. Please don't do that again. I was very nice and polite and I didn't say anything bad. But, I'm just thinking, the start of a season already for me has been fantastic. I'm just a lot happier in myself, and I'm enjoying doing this, enjoying bringing this stuff to you guys and girls out there. So I hope you guys enjoy what we do, and we hope you support us this weekend.
Mate, it's about having fun, and that's what Speedway family is about, having fun, and what we do it's just part of us having fun and enjoying it. It's like the likes of Red and Phoebe in here with us and the way they welcome us to their track.
100%.
And everyone else up and down the country as well. You know, we're here for the fun. It's not about making $1 or anything. We'll travel to you and enjoy talking to the drivers, to you, the fans, because you are such an important part of Speedway. You're the ones that sit there in the crowd and, you know, and jump up and down and yell at your favourite driver or swear at your favourite driver that do something wrong. But
remember, don't make it personal.
fans.
Otherwise, we'll come and donk you.
Yeah, shits and giggles. It's shits and giggles, as they all say. But no, we'll be back here on Friday night. Looking forward to it. If you can make it, come along to Huntley International Speedway. It's a good cause for hard kids. And then, of course, we'll be here on Saturday. We'll do a build-up from 5:30. Jump in with our man who will be leaving the track. It'll be sad after 4 years, young Gabe. Talented young fella. So if there's any tracks around, especially down in Nelson, who needs someone who knows the gift of the gab when it comes to racing, get a hold of this young man. He's going back home, and I know Red and the team will miss him. He's a young man that's grown up in the Speedway as a commentator. I had a good time with him a couple of weeks ago and learnt a bit with him as well. So, I'm looking forward to it. Bring it on. I'm going to jump out of my plane and my... Bloody hell, Josh. Only time I'll get into your pants, mate.
Well, let's hope that is. I don't think he said that right, people.
No, that's us.
Okay, thanks for joining us. We hope you enjoyed us tonight at Huntley International Speedway. We're back tomorrow live. I'm not sure. I don't think we'll be here live. We'll be out of the old camper. But yeah, we will be live every night this week. So yeah, come join the fun. See you tomorrow night for another show, and thanks for joining in.
During those first few hours, we had no idea. We came out of hospital, no complications. He was a perfectly healthy baby boy to us. The next morning, the midwives noticed that he was a little blue around the lips, and we were rushed to Starship. And from that point on, we had about 20 doctors and specialists trying to figure out what was wrong with him. Initially, they thought he might have an infection, but soon they discovered he had a heart defect, and quite a serious one, meaning he had to have immediate surgery just to keep him alive. I just remember looking into the ICU and the surgeon giving us the thumbs up and thinking, what a little fighter he was. Less than a week later, he had undergone open heart surgery to repair his heart, and a year on, we still have to remind ourselves what he's been through and what the future holds for him. It's probably more than any of us will have to deal with in a lifetime, and he's just one of so many kids that have to battle this for the rest of their lives. Some will need multiple surgeries, and some won't make it past their teens. Heart kids have been there for us right from the start, and they'll continue to be there every step of the way.